host Sri Lanka with 3 venues in this year's ICC Men's T20 World Cup, including this one in Colombo today. A vibrant city that has cricket fever at the moment. The host Sri Lanka are up against Zimbabwe, who hail from a beautiful country with a thundering Victoria Falls, and they themselves have thundered into the next round with some wonderful performances. Sri Lanka unbeaten as well, and on the back of that magnificent 100 from Pathum Nissanka. The toss went the way of Sri Lanka. They've chosen to bat first. At the Premadasa Stadium in Colombo, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe both looking to keep their winning record alive. Great in the last few days alongside Got out for Zimbabwe. Again, there will be
Pereira, Kusal Mendy is so crucial at the top. Pitch is a good one. Remember, it's a 3 o'clock start, so two-pace nature. Not a lot of turn on offer. The way to go. Couple of games now, so he will be down on troops though. And it's good to see the team, the local team that's...
We have our top 8.
Start from the Super Fours.
As I opened the bowling in the previous games, we've not had Richard Ikaradhan, so he got away with that one.
Pathum Nissanka looked very, very...
Steer beautifully into the offside. It's all about placement.
Good little gift. First stop to a batter, looking for those first few runs, looking for rhythm.
Hit the run. It's been a time batting at 3, hasn't he? In T20 runs as Rabani. Let's say he still found something in the surface.
There's extra bounce there. Just rears up at him.
It's time to let loose maybe a little bit. Felt like they were bogged down for a little bit, and now just to play it with a bit of freedom.
Pitched up, he just goes through with it.
Much control in the shot, got away with it again.
It's that deep point caught.
We're nowhere near where he was aiming.
The bat.
Looking to go leg side, even though there is protection on the boundary leg side, he'll get it fine enough though. The full 20. Top edge, will fly over the top easily of the field. And Zimbabwe make a change and bring Masakadze in early.
What off to do with getting the counts?
Quite found his timing just yet.
Deliveries, Kusal Pereira, but I'm with you. Wait, first 6 overs, that is.
He will get that fine enough for another boundary. Nice by Nissanka.
He's playing the field nicely. Mentioned the field restriction. Ireland, 26 for 4. But now up and running and confident even to hit the ball to the fielder's hand and run.
It starts down the leg side. That's too easy for a man in form.
Bringing the changes. Zimbabwe, but Sri Lanka managing to squeeze the ball through that infield.
That is played with some authority. Now the bowler under real pressure.
It's 2 deliveries for 4. The SSC is not early in the tournament.
Fumbled it though. This is a good over for Sri Lanka. The intent is clear from Nissanka. It is 46 without loss.
That was not good bowling. Was Rabani greeted with a thundering pull. That's another 4. The 50s on the board for Sri Lanka.
Trying a change of ends for Mazaru.
They got the boundary here. Use all that height and get that steep.
Try and keep the line as tight as possible at the moment, not give them anything, but it does also mean sometimes you can go down. Mazarabani has been the man for Zimbabwe in the power play. A change of ends, and he gets a wicket to break this opening partnership.
Sal Pereira, 22 or 14.
Oh, nearly like that. And yeah, that grimaces.
Brad Evans stopped a little bit to Pathum Nissanka and won an
9 wickets in 5 matches.
Lankans were correction because of the height of the two fast bowlers.
Nothing from umpire going, hey, is there anything on there?
Shot once again, holding up in about. Could be slightly.
Goes off the outside edge too.
Giving them a chance.
Yeah.
Even on a weekday.
Love it. Guaranteed of a full crowd.
Supported their home team.
Down. They started in Colombo today and went on to put on a magical show.
Especially the win over.
Good little. Too easy. Short. Banged away for 4.
That's easy pickings for Pathum Nissanka. Tried to fire it in.
Really is good batting. This kind of shows it. So
And a good piece of fielding.
a dot there as the overs go by is what a ball and dipped and turned. 50 just 34 balls. Continue more and more to celebrate Sri Lankan batter.
Been ever so consistent.
Couldn't get there. Decided he'd dive at it. Couldn't get there, and away it's gone for.
Sometimes you feel, why?
Exactly right, Russ.
There you go, fielder on.
And that's a classic.
Because no one in the deep. So that's a change you have to make now. It's at the start. Zimbabwe need to hang in there because we know in this condition. 7 off that over. 11 gone, 9 in your way because ball gets softer. So that's what you need to do, to be honest.
Exactly what you said, Russ. Knock it into the game.
That's not a lot. But in average, it's only nice.
To go back a game before, Australia, that brilliant work they did in the first game, and they
Oh, turn. Good work from Marumani. He strikes straight away. That was beautifully bowled. Kusal Mendis doesn't wait.
Kusal Mendis, he goes for 14.
He's in no position to play that. Here's 64. They'll need to be careful here. They'll need another partnership. 170. He's got that flat and hard. Zimbabwe good across the grey.
That's incredible.
There was an edge. That would have bounced up, I'm sure. Yeah, he wants to. Can Nissanka respond? No, he can't. Just couldn't get his. That's how you handle the conditions. That's hit hard. Again, another 2 for 5 runs, and then 5 for 2. Round for a couple more, and then look to launch. Has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Nissanka goes, so that's the set batter. Zimbabwe have got 2 wickets pretty quickly.
A wonderful knock again. He goes for 62.
Magia. Nicely bowled. They're getting a nice loop in. Look at the speeds as well. Down to the 8.
But when you see conditions like this and they start to...
Vilalagi doesn't Shanaka to come. Master one, easier to hit. Do not give the batter any pace. 5 overs, there were no boundaries.
Popped it back to Creamer, and you can hear the hush around the ground as there's the disappointment that you won't see the finish from Kamindu.
Again, the slow ball did the trick here. The variation on this particular track is 123 for 4.
From Namibia, their captain, Raza.
With a spin, there's a fielder underneath it, but nowhere. He lost the ball, did he? He came in. Look at the noise here.
42 for 4. Starts on the leg side, however, it'll be yet another one for Mazharubani. This has been where he's been absolutely brilliant, bowling in that power play.
Skipper goes for 6 now.
With a wicket, first ball of the over.
Mazharubani has been very...
A little bit of work to do, gets a hand to it, and unfortunately Bennett can't stop it from going to the boundary.
I can't feel the Bennett, he tried his best, but it...
Had to make a late adjustment, he moved across his stumps. Just that little late adjustment gives him an important boundary.
Bowled a slow ball when he saw the batsman was walking across the stumps. Here we go, back of a hand in couldn't.
Crack! What a beautiful sound of that bat! And the crowd are living every moment.
This young boy Ratanaik here, saw him other day against Australia. He only got 28 of 15, but those 28 with 6 fours were very...
Gets an opportunity to go offside. The correction from Evans results in yet another boundary.
That's unbelievable. 16 from the over, 2 for maximum, and then 4 again. Now towards extra cover.
Creamer completes the catch. And Evans has got himself a wicket. 27 innings in a row, he's picked up at least 1 wicket.
44 of 25, 164 for 6. So calm, he got 28.
A hush around the ground as they realise that Burl is underneath us. And Evans will pick up 2 in 2.
Yeah, second. Manta goes without scoring.
He's done brilliantly. Picked up the bounce so early on.
Shot from Vilalagi. Gave himself a bit of room, played over the point fielder who was inside the circle.
Quick hands through it. Forward opportunity for runs on the offside.
Very important boundaries from this young boy, Vilalagi. 10 runs from the over. Let's have a look at that delivery.
Circle, probably not where he was aiming to go, Mazharubani, but good awareness from the batter to know there was a chance to finish the innings off with a 4, and they'll end on 178. It is 179 to maintain a 100%.
Utilise the new ball, look to try and end the power play, but swiping it to all parts. Slow say, but can't really win it in there. Back end, if and when you all would be quite happy with. So look at
to a comfortable total. X had a few injuries.
to go. Nicely nudged. Running is going to be the order of the day. Not just a single, as you see with them running off there. Run 1 with nicely played. Probably goes finer than he intends there, but always opening the face of the blade to try and exploit that offside for runs.
Yeah, short and wide, asking for trouble.
Well played. Helped on its way on that leg side. It'll go for 4 more. Of that, 15 without loss. Shot. Marumani with a wonderful reverse sweep.
That's a fantastic shot. Used all his pace, most importantly, but right through the gap.
Able to reverse. On again, and it's worked again. Is playing that shot beautifully. Tadiwa Nashem Marumani with 4 more. And just gets it past. Desperation stakes really for Brian Bennett, who struggled to get it away. Decides to try and go up and over. Even that wasn't quite timed well enough to get over, but it was in the gap. Gets away for 4. There you go. Nicely done that. Gives himself room. Yes, it's a full toss, but good manipulation into the offside through the gap, and 2 4s in a row.
Malshan saw.
He gets that. That's 6. Marumani. It's a big one.
It's a wonderful strike. And it's slightly flatter from Theekshana. It's in the slot, mid on up inside the circle. Half volley though.
In the gap, that's 4, and the 50's on the board.
He telegraphed that earlier that he was going down for the sweep, so Theekshana tries to fire one in and get it under the bat.
Even worse now. Bennett gives himself room. He's taking to Theekshana.
He's silenced the crowd too.
Power play, 6 overs, 55 for... Oh, should have done better. He dives over that. Dushan Hemanta. Captain's not happy. What little dive towards the ball too.
Like it was in slow motion, wasn't it?
A lot of character the other day. That's 4. How powerfully played was that from Marumani?
It's important you try and put the leg spinner under pressure early in his spell. If he's allowed to just wheel away where he wants to.
8 for none after 8. There we go, Will Alagig. He's called for it. Takes it. Sri Lanka strike. The squeeze is on. And they're back. The fans are in the game again.
Marumani, he just wanted to fix.
That's in the gap. Will it get all the way? Yes, it will. It'll go for 4. That'll do nicely.
This boundary was needed. That's it.
Ryan Pearl with power to burn. That is massive. Oh, look at him go as well. He knows he's absolutely smoked that for 6.
What a shot. Let's have a look.
Not so easy to hit it out the park.
Edge, misfield, another boundary. This will put extra pressure on Team Sri Lanka here. Really good batting by Zimbabwean. Pearl, 23 of just 11.
Top edge is going to be out. Shanaka gets the breakthrough. They needed that desperately, Sri Lanka.
Look at the crowd. They have rings. Pearl, 23 of 12, 98 for 2. Short ball again, nicely played. Good shot. This is good cricket from Zimbabwe. Bennett is on 42 now. It wasn't a quick one, 121 kilometers an hour.
short and banged away. Oh, yes. What a shot from Sikandar Raza.
Do not bowl him there, I repeat. Do not bowl him there. Shot to Sikandar Raza. He's really good at it.
Raza turning it on here. 2 sixes in a row. Oh, that's beautiful.
Leading from the front, skipper. Flighted delivery. It was too full. It was right in the slot. Let's have a look.
He's gone at it again. He's got it in the gap again. He'll get 4 more. Oh,
Look at that change. He went straight in the previous over and now does exactly the same. Brilliant from the cap. Decides to go wide and full of the off stump. But Raza knows there is a gap for him to get to. That is brilliant. Tries to take the pace off the ball, but Raza creates his own power. And yet another one goes over the boundary rope. 150's up.
Sikandar Raza, you beauty. Lightly short.
Just falls short, and it goes to the boundary for 4. Nothing going right at the moment for Sri Lanka. It's 160 for 2. Sri Lanka desperately needed that. The crowd comes to life. And they will hope again.
Lanka gets the important wicket of Sikandar Raza. It's straight to extra cover.
Zimbabwe defeated in this group stage. Over the co-host Sri Lanka undefeated. Zimbabwe are undefeated. By Zimbabwe.
By storm. Beaten Australia.